Hello everyone and welcome back to our channel. Today I want to share a simple yet profound story with you, one that has a lesson we can all carry in our hearts. It's the story of a curious little lamb. Imagine a beautiful, sun-drenched meadow filled with soft green grass and colorful wildflowers. A large flock of sheep grazed peacefully, their fluffy white coats like clouds scattered across the landscape. Among them was a little lamb, full of energy and wonder. While the others were content with the sweet grass, our little lamb's eyes were fixed on a beautiful, fluttering butterfly with wings like stained glass. I must catch it, he thought, his heart thumping with excitement. With a playful leap, he started his chase. The butterfly danced through the air, leading him farther and farther away from the familiar bleating of his family. He zigged and zagged, giggling as he bounded over patches of daisies and dandelions. The world was so big and exciting. He was so caught up in his game that he didn't notice the sun beginning to dip lower in the sky, or the shadows of the trees growing long and strange. Suddenly, the butterfly flew high over a thicket and disappeared. The little lamb stopped, panting, and looked around. The meadow was gone. The comforting sounds of the flock were replaced by an eerie silence. He was all alone, surrounded by dark, unfamiliar woods. A shiver ran down his spine. He bleated softly, a tiny, trembling sound, but only the rustling leaves answered. Fear, cold and sharp, began to creep into his heart. Just as despair was about to take over, he heard a chilling howl echoing through the trees. Wolves, they were near. Panic seized him, and he froze, his little legs shaking. The world that had seemed so full of adventure just moments ago now felt terrifying and hostile. He squeezed his eyes shut, wishing he had never left the safety of the flock. He missed the warmth of his mother and the watchful eye of the shepherd. But then, through the growing darkness, he heard another sound, a familiar, calming voice calling his name. It was the shepherd. With a mighty cry of relief, the lamb bleated back as loudly as he could. Moments later, the shepherd burst through the trees, his staff in hand. He rushed to the trembling lamb and scooped him up into his strong, caring arms. Holding him close, the shepherd whispered, "Oh, little one, I was so worried." He gently stroked the lamb's woolly head and said, "Stay close to me. Stay with the flock. Safety is in staying together." As the shepherd carried him back, the little lamb rested his head against his chest, feeling the steady beat of his heart. He finally understood the guidance of the shepherd and the unity of the flock weren't meant to restrict him, but to protect him. This story reminds us that listening to the guidance of those who care for us, our parents, teachers, and mentors, is a shield against the unseen dangers of the world. Their wisdom is a light that guides us back to safety. True freedom isn't found in wandering off alone, but in the security and strength of community. Thank you so much for watching. If this story touched your heart, please give this video a like and subscribe for more content. We love having you as part of our flock. Stay safe and stay connected. See you next time.